we're going to show you what Roo has learned in his 2 weeks of board and train. The first thing we teach dogs is that their name is a command, and when you say his name, he should look up and make eye contact. Roo, oh good boy, good boy. When he does look up, give him lots of praise so he knows that he's doing the right thing. Roo, good boy, Roo, good boy, good boy. You only want to say the name one time. You don't want to repeat the name. If he doesn't look at you, if he's extremely distracted and he doesn't look, you can touch his ear and that'll make him look. Good boy. You can jiggle the leash if you have your leash on him. Roo, good boy, Roo, good boy. But you do something to make him look, but you do not repeat the name. If he doesn't look the first time, he's probably not going to look the 5th or 6th time, and you're basically untraining him when you repeat things over and over. And that is also true for commands. We don't want you to repeat any command to the dog. You need to say it one time. If he doesn't respond, then you physically make him do whatever you've asked him to do. Next, we work on walking on a loose leash. We say, let's go. We don't say heel. We want the dog to have a fun walk and the owner to have a fun walk. He can stay anywhere at your left-hand side on a loose leash. It's very important, though, that the leash stay very loose. Your visual cue is that the snap hook of your leash should be dangling loosely below his neck. So when you start out on a walk, we do not want you walking your dog like this. That's very uncomfortable for the dog. It's choking the dog, and it's just going to make him pull against you. So we want you to hold the leash in your right hand. We put knots in all of our leashes. We recommend that you get a 6-foot leash or longer. You don't want a shorter leash. Just hold your hand at the knot. Keep your left hand away from the leash unless you need it to make a quick correction. Okay, so we're going to say, let's go. Come on, Ruth, let's go. Good boy. If you need to encourage him, you can talk to him. Come on, boy, good boy. Pat your leg. If you pat your leg, it shows him where you want him to be. And praise when he's doing what you want. Good boy, Roo. Roo. Sit. Good boy. Sit command you just want to say one time. If he doesn't do it, you can physically put him on a sit. But you don't want to repeat the command. Stay is a flat hand in front of the face. Stay, along with the verbal command of stay. When you're first practicing your stays at home, you want to stay within a few feet of him. Hold on to the leash. That way, if he does move, you're right next to him and you can quickly correct him. Good boy. Stay. You can remind him to stay while he's doing it. Good boy. And then give him lots of praise when he's doing what you want. Good boy. He's got to know that what he's doing is correct. If you put him on a stay, stay. And then you just stand here and you don't say anything, he's not getting any feedback, so he doesn't know that he's doing the right thing. And eventually he's going to get up and move. He's going to start doing things to try and get your attention. Stay. Good boy. Good boy, Roo. Good boy. If he moves, you say no or Sit. Remind him to sit. Good boy. Stay. Remind him to stay. And then keep working the exercise. Good boy. That's a good boy who stays. Good boy. Good boy, Roo. That's a good boy. Good boy. He's still learning. He's had 2 weeks of training. It's a good foundation, but it's a lot like kindergarten for a dog. Stay. You're not going to stop at kindergarten with the dog any more than you would with a child. So you've got to keep practicing, keep reinforcing what he's learned. And you don't have to do that forever. Eventually it becomes habit. But until it becomes a habit, you're going to have to keep working with him. Good boy, and telling him when he's doing exactly what you want. There's lots of praise. That's a good boy, Roo. And then to let him up, we say, okay, good boy. Okay means he's no longer on a command, and he's free to get up and move around. Good boy, Roo. Let's go. Come on. Good boy. There we go. Good boy. Next thing we work on is we teach the dog the down command. Roo, sit. And if he doesn't do it, we say no or and then we put him in the sit. You notice I didn't repeat the command. I just helped him to do it, and then I praise him. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, let's go. Good boy, Roo. Good boy. Good boy. All the way. That's a good boy. And the down command, we say down, and we point down to the ground. Good. Sit. Good boy. Roo. Down. Good boy. Very good. Good boy. And then lots of praise when he lays down. Good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good job, buddy. Good job. Good boy. You're shedding, aren't you? You're shedding. Good boy. Okay. And again, okay lets him up, and I'm going to do another down to show you that again. Roo. Sit. Very good. Roo. Down. Good boy. That's a good boy. Now if he rolls over like this, he's being overly submissive. We don't want to encourage that. So you want him to upright himself. Good. And you want him to lay like this. Good boy. And then he gets all of his petting and attention. He's very submissive. You don't want to encourage him to be submissive. You want to work on building up his confidence. Good boy, Roo. Good boy. Stay. And it's the same stay as the sit stay. Stay. Good boy. Good boy, Roo. That's a good boy. And then praise him while he's staying. Good boy. Stay. Good boy. That's a good boy. Nope. He gets up. Put him back on the sit. Good sit. Back on the down. Roo. Down. That's a good boy. Very good. And then remind him to stay. Stay. He's going to make mistakes. He's still a puppy. That's not a very bouncy ball, is it? You stay. Good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy, Roo. So you should be able to have distractions around him. You stay. That's a good boy. Good boy. Very good. Distraction at the house and he gets up and moves, put him back where he was and keep working the stay. If he continues to get up, you continue to put him back on the stay until he gets it right. You don't ever want to give up and say, I just don't want to do this right now. You've got to always be consistent, and if he moves, you've got to put him back and start the stay over and get him to do it correctly, and then you can let him up. Stay. Good boy. If the down stay is good for long periods, if you're going to eat dinner and you want Roo in the room with you, but you don't necessarily want him right up underfoot, or let's say you have company over and you want Roo to be in the room or in the area with you and your company, but you don't want him to walk around and perhaps nag people or jump on them. Use your down stay. Good boy. Stay. And when you're at home, practice regularly. A good time to practice down stay is when you're watching television. When you get a commercial come on, just put him on a quick down stay during the commercials. And then when your TV show starts up again and you don't want to have to pay attention to him, then you can let him up. But it's just little practice sessions like that. It gets him used to working the commands. And that way he understands that when you want him to do something, he has to do it. It's not a novelty to him. He'll be used to doing it. Okay, and so we'll let him up. Good boy. Okay, Roo. Good boy. Next thing we're going to do is the come command. And the come command, we use a 20-foot long line. And you want Roo to get out and be distracted. So best scenario is take him out in your front yard, take him to the park, get him away from you, let him be distracted. Here I'm going to throw a little bit of food out so he goes and stops looking at me. Roo, good. Come. Good boy, Roo. Good boy. That's a good boy. Right here, sit. So when you say his name, he should turn and look at you. And then we say come. And we use our hands to target the dog so he understands that we want him to come right up into our hands. Your hands are here. You can pet him. And you want to finish the sit command. You want to finish the come command with a sit in front. Good boy. But the sequence of the come command is say the name, the dog looks. If he didn't look, you can use your leash, and you can just give him a little tug on the leash, and then you say come. But you want it separate. You don't want to say, Roo, come. You want him to look, and then come. Good boy, okay. And then okay means he can get up. He doesn't have to sit and wait for me anymore. Why don't you go see Kelly? Go say hi. Go say hi to Kelly. Good boy. Roo, come. If he doesn't do it, I just encourage him. Good boy. Look at him. That's a good boy, Roo. All the way here. Good boy. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. So the whole time he's coming to you, you want to praise the whole way. So he knows that every step he takes towards you is doing the correct thing. Good boy. Okay. Good boy, Roo. And you don't want to call him off the leash until he's 100% on leash. Roo! He's distracted. He didn't look. I use my leash. Good boy. Come. I get him to look, and then I say come. Right here. Hurry, hurry. He gets distracted. I say Right here. Good boy. That's a good boy. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. So you saw how to deal with him if he stops and gets distracted. That's when you use your leash. You just give him a little correction. We also use our voice. We say no or means he's made a mistake. Okay. Come on, Roo. Good boy. That's a good boy. So you can say no or and that way he understands he's made a mistake. Good boy, Roo. Sit. Oh, that's a good boy. All the way. That's a good boy. Good boy, Roo. Roo. Down. That's a good boy. Now here he's up, we call this Sphinx style, like the Sphinx in Egypt. You want him relaxed on a hip, because this way they're more prone to jump up. So you want him to relax and get him on a hip, so you can just gently push him over, put him over on a hip, and then he's relaxed. Good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy, Roo. Very good. And that's Roo's lesson. If you have any questions, give us a call. You have 6 follow-up classes. The information on the classes is in your folder. You also have a 1-hour in-home private lesson. You're going to call the trainer directly and schedule with the trainer, so you don't need to call us to schedule your lesson. And the name and phone numbers for our 2 trainers is also in your folder, and you will call Kim or Nancy. And but he did a good job. Just work on socializing him, build up his confidence. He's still young enough that he can get over some of his fears. Good boy. But he's very tired now. 2 weeks of playing and training is a lot. But he did a good job. He loved the other dogs, and you should bring him back for daycare if you need to, if you're going to be gone all day or he just needs some extra exercise. Don't forget about the daycare and the boarding. And if you ever want refresher training, it's half price. And you can do as many days or as few days as you want to refresh the training. Good boy. Are you sleepy? Roo. Oh, that's a good boy, Roo. Good boy. Roo says bye-bye.